Hey everybody, it's the Redstone Wizard here again, bringing you another Redstone tutorial. This time, I've got for you a Shulker Box Unloader. Now, most Shulker Boxes Unloaders are a lot bigger than this one. Yeah. In fact, this is probably the second smallest one. The smallest one would be on Java. But this is a modification of that one. So, now, this can handle all types of Shulker boxes, full, partials, even empties. Downfall is you will always have one Shulker box left. And in here I have empty Shulker boxes and 16 redstone in them. And what we have is just a temporary storage here. So this is going to go to our sorter, and this is going to our Shulker box storage. So if we flip this lever, as you can see, this is why I decided to go with red and black. Black is full, red is empty. As soon as it empties one, it pushes out the next one. And they all end up in here. That blue one was just to show that was the first one. See? And they're just filling up. So, let's talk about it real fast. As you see, we have two comparators, one right there and one right there. This one is telling when the system has no more Shulker boxes to process. This one tells when the Shulker box is empty. So with that information right there, it allows us to say, okay, this box is empty, so let's pull the piston up. And we're using a sticky piston with an observer. Now, this repeater powers this block, which powers this piston, this observer, which obviously the piston breaks it, and the observer powers this by the dust up here. What it also does is power this hopper, which then this observer gets the update and pulses if it's empty. And redstone torch because we want this to be powered when there is nothing available. So now we got this done. If we look, this is 9 quarter stacks, and this is entirely full with 9 black Shulker boxes, 8 red Shulker boxes, 1 blue one, and the 9th one right there. So what do you say, guys? Let's get to building this thing. Okay guys, I'm back, and well, unlike normal, I'm not using a Shulker box because we need Shulker boxes for this, but inside this barrel is everything we're going to need to build the machine. We're going to need at least we're going to need 1 piston, 2 sticky pistons, at least 2 hoppers, a bunch of blocks to build with. I'm going to just have a single iron block, observers, 3 of them, 2 comparators, 4 repeaters, 1 dispenser, 1 redstone torch, 3 pieces of redstone, and I have 4 Shulker boxes filled with 16 items and 4 empty Shulker boxes. Now, these empty Shulker boxes will come in handy afterwards, so let's grab all the items and let's get this okay. Now, when building this, you're going to have 2 outputs. You're going to have one that is going to go to your storage, which this barrel is representing, and you have a Shulker box storage, which this barrel is representing. So wherever your Shulker box, wherever your storage is going, we're just going to stick a hopper right there, going towards it. Now, this hopper has to be going forward. So if your storage is all the way over there, we can just add a few more hoppers. There we go. But I want to keep it close to this. And wherever your Shulker box storage is, you can go anyway, and you can also go down like that if you need to. but I'm just going to build it side by side. Make sure that the hoppers do not go into each other. Easy way to check is just come over here and look and see where the nozzles are going. They're going into the barrels. Perfect. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place a block right next to it, next to the storage, away from our shulker storage, and a observer on the storage side. We are going to go down one block and up one block. We're going to take a 2-tick repeater and we're going to place it there. Then we're going to put 2 more here, and this one goes to 2-tick, and this one goes to 2-tick. Then we're going to grab our observer. We're just going to set it down right there. Now what this observer does, if we have it up here, if I was to power, in fact, actually, let's just take the piston, set it there, so for a visual. So if I was to take and power that, even for a split second, you'll notice that we got a clock. So let's just break that. Now what we need to do, this is the empty detector. When this is up, it'll detect when there's an empty shulker box. So right above this repeater, we're going to place a block off of where the shulker is going to be set, going into the storage hopper. We're going to place a comparator. We'll get a sticky piston, place it there. So now whenever this is full, this piston is going to be down. And we are going to then, so now that system is set up, so this is going to detect when we have a loaded shulker box. Now we need to detect when they, now we need to do a, and it'll break them. Now we need to set up for the next part. So an observer going up, a block on its face, a block over there, a comparator on top of that block. We'll grab our dispenser. Let me come right up in here. And going down, we'll place the dispenser with 2 pieces of dust. And now, if I throw a shulker box in there, nothing will happen. But this comparator is on. So let's pull that out. And let's finish this up. So now we need to put a block in front of there, a block next to it, a block up, we don't need that, and a block there. Dust, repeater, and our 1 torch. Now the system is live. So if I throw in a blue shulker box, it will place the shulker box there, and it will always maintain 1 shulker box at all times. Now, so that you don't lose, so shulkers don't go everywhere, I just recommend blocking it off like this. And it won't go past this point. So if I throw a black shulker box in there, we got the blue one in there, and now we have 16 coal. Now, for auto loading, you can place a hopper here, 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 or here. And then just a chest or whatever, something to load it up with. So let's just load up all of these. And it's gonna, and this is why you have extra, this is why you bring some loaded ones and some unloaded ones to test it. And that's it. Because once you get it set up and it's all right, then you just load it. you just keep things loading into it to process all the information. But you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down in the comment section, or you can join my Discord, which link will be in the description. If you want to support me, you can either join my Patreon or subscribe. Link will be in the description. But you guys, this is the Redstone Wizard. Enjoy building.